back from the grocery store. I usually don't like going to the grocery store with my parents. Do you? It can be pretty boring. But today it wasn't. You want to know why? My dad and I played pretend. Do you like to play pretend? We imagined that we were two mighty and powerful elves, and we were heading out on a dangerous journey to find a treasure hidden in the cave of a dragon. Don't worry, it's just pretend. There isn't really a dragon. But it was so much fun to pretend we were packing up our magical elf wagon. That's our shopping cart, with all we would need for our adventure. First, we got cookies. Why cookies? Well, cookies are the only thing that can heal a dragon bite. If you're bitten by a dragon, one cookie gets an elf right back in the game. Also, dragons love cookies. If you feed a dragon a cookie, they will stop fighting with you and become your companion. Do you know what the word companion means? I didn't either. When my dad and I were at the grocery store pretending, we saw Mrs. Reyes, who lives in our neighborhood. She had a dog with her in the grocery store. My dad said that the dog was Mrs. Reyes' special companion because she has trouble seeing. I asked him what a special companion meant, and he told me that the dog helps Mrs. Reyes and never leaves her side. I watched Mrs. Reyes and her dog, and it was true! How cool is that? So, I guess a companion is a friend who keeps you company. Someone, or even a dog, who is by your side and helps you with things. Well, I'm gonna help my dad unload the rest of these groceries. Oops, I mean dragon finding supplies, while we check out our Bible story for today.
It's time for today's Bible story. It comes from the book of Ruth, chapter 1. The story of Ruth starts with a woman named Naomi. Naomi had a lot of sad things happen to her. First, Naomi lost her husband. Then, Naomi lost her 2 sons. This left her with almost no one, except for her 2 daughters-in-law, the women who were married to her sons. Naomi told them both that they should go back home to their own families and start a new life. This was the smart thing to do for them, because they were still young. But Ruth wouldn't do it. She would not leave Naomi alone. She promised to be Naomi's companion and stay by her side no matter what. She would live where Naomi lived. She would love the people and God that Naomi loved. So, Naomi decided to go back to her hometown, and Ruth followed her. This would not be an easy journey, and she didn't even know what would happen when she got there. But Naomi knew this: she wouldn't be alone. Ruth would be by her side because God gives us companions.
Wow! That Bible story made me think of so many things. God giving us companions is the very best gift ever. It made me think about how much I loved being at the grocery store as my dad's companion today. I got to help pick out the items we needed and put them in the cart. It made me wonder about Mrs. Reyes and how her special companion doggy was helping her by being by her side. It made me even imagine how cool it would be to feed a dragon a cookie and have a dragon as a companion. Then I could ride the dragon to school and take all my friends on dragon rides at recess. What companions do you have in your life? Maybe you should take some time to thank God for the awesome companions who are in your life. You know, the people who stick by you, make you feel loved, and help you whenever you're having a bad day. Thanks for learning and growing with me, friends. Remember our big idea for the day. God gives us companions.